Who you gonna call? Hello, is this the Ghostbusters? But no, seriously. So, what's poppin', YouTube? I just watched Ghostbusters Afterlife and Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. Afterlife came out in 2021. Frozen Empire came out in 2024. Both had Paul Rudd. Both had the original cast from the 80s Ghostbusters movies. R.I.P. to Harold. I want to say it's like Harold Ramis. I gotta Google that. Hold on. I gotta be a little faster with this, so hold on. If only my Google was working. Okay, there we go. All right. Okay, let me see. Probably shouldn't have picked that one. Yeah, Harold Ramis. R.I.P. to him. He was one of the original Ghostbusters. But anyway, I'm going to try to keep this video short but detailed. Personally, I thought both of the movies were adorable. They're hilarious. They had their little jokes. They weren't scary, but I mean, they're both listed as like comedy horror. I like how the main actress, like the main protagonist, the main girl, I like how her and oh boy Finn Wolfhard from Stranger Things, I like how they're both basically the grandchildren of, Harold Ramis, one of the original Ghostbusters, R.I.P. again. But yeah, so if you haven't seen either of Afterlife or Frozen Empire and you just need something to watch, check them out, especially if you like, if you like 80s flicks. I know they're not 80s movies, but I mean, just the fact that they're connected to that universe and just everything going on, like, pretty solid. Like, on a scale of 1 to 10, special effects, story-wise, I'll give both the movies a solid 7. I don't know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Tom, you give everything a 7. No, I don't. I just feel like a movie has to do a lot to get a 10. A lot to get a 9. So, I mean, Afterlife and Frozen Empire, and I just want to say this because I know some people, they'd be like, oh my God, Rotten Tomatoes, they gave it a 23. I would never watch it. I'm not one of those type of movie goers. I'm not one of those type of movie watchers. One of those cinephiles. One of those film goers, movie watchers, okay? TV show watchers. Like, with me, if I hear enough about something and if I'm interested in something, I'll check it out. I'm not going to be like, oh my God, Rotten Tomatoes said it was horrible, so I'll never watch it. If you don't have your own mind, just say that. Like, if you can't think. If you can't think for yourself, just say that. So, I mean, I'm not going to go into spoiler territory for both of these movies because if you're watching this, I want you to go watch the movies, okay? Sit down, get your snacks, get some popcorn, get some nachos, some chips, whatever you like. Some tamales, some chicken, whatever you eat, some pizza. I don't care. Get a snack and watch the movies. Both of those movies, I want to say I started watching them at 8, maybe 9. It's now 1 in the morning. So I watched both the movies back to back. So I mean, it's a rainy day or it's your off day and you just want to watch some movies, turn them on. One was on Netflix. That was Afterlife was on Stars. And Frozen Empire was on Netflix. So, I'm gonna start trying to do that, like letting people know where you can watch the movie. Again, I like how both movies have the original cast from the 80s. You got Bill Murray, you got Dan Aykroyd, what's about Hobie Dave? You got Ernie Hudson, you got Paul Rudd. Paul Rudd is a golden treasure. Like, he was like, I don't want to say he was like the American dad in a sense, but he was just like, that's a funny stepdad right there. Like, that's basically what he gives off in both movies, you know what I mean? And then Finn Wolfhard, it's just so funny to me that I remember when I first ever saw him, it was on Stranger Things. He's a child. Now he's an adult. And Stranger Things is still not over. Coming soon. Stranger Things coming soon. And yes, when Stranger Things comes, I'm gonna put some videos out for Stranger Things because it's probably one of Netflix's best shows that they ever did. I mean, they had Stranger Things, they had Orange is the New Black. I can't say You is a Netflix original, but you know, they picked it up and they added more seasons. Kind of got off track, but like I am right now, getting off track from the original video. Anyway, I'm going to try to keep this video short just because I know people's attention spans are not that long. I got one video that's like 25 minutes. This video is about to hit the 6-minute mark. I don't want it to go any longer than 8-9 minutes. So like I said, I'll give both movies an 8 out of 10. Again, that's just me. Have your own opinions and your own thoughts. Check out the movies. The cast was great. The story for both movies were good enough to where if the studio wanted to make a third, like to make it a trilogy with this new set of Ghostbusters, I'm sure they could. I mean, you know, get in the writing room, do what you gotta do. You could think of a third movie. Not saying you have to, but I'm not saying you don't not have to, you know what I'm saying? So again, this is just another night of Dom's views for Dom's movies. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Like, share, subscribe. Leave comments. And again, if you have any requests for what you would like me to watch and review, go ahead, put it in the comments. Send me an email, send me a DM, an inbox, message, whatever. Oh yeah, like I said in the previous video, if you have any products, if you have a service, if you have a business and you want me to shout you out in my videos, I could do that because guess what? The goal is to get 1,000 subscribers. So with that being said, hey, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Tell your mama, your daddy, your granny, your sister, your brother, your uncle, your auntie, your stepdaddy, your stepmama. Tell your teacher, tell your classmate, tell your employee. Who, if you're watching this, just click like, click share, click subscribe, and press share again. Share it on Twitter, share it on Instagram, share it on YouTube. I don't care where you share it. Shoot, share it in a text message. I don't care. Again, my goal is to get 1,000 subscribers. I know it's not an easy thing to do, but I believe I can do it. I gotta speak it into existence. So again, just hit the 8-minute mark a few seconds ago. I'm gonna end the video. Later on this week, I'm probably gonna watch the Goosebumps movies, like I said. I'm gonna find something. Oh yeah, I keep telling people I'm gonna watch Blood In, Blood Out, so I gotta find a service that streams it so I can watch it and have my review and reaction. Because just like I said, I saw that one clip. They threw a boy on a fire hydrant. Who the fuck does that? So, you know, again, that being said, tune in. Consistency is the real key. I'm gonna keep doing these videos. And again, I'm not just doing videos on movies and TV shows. I'm gonna do videos on NBA 2K26, Skate, EA Skate, Fortnite, whenever me and the homies log on so I can stream. So again, if you have any requests, feel free, holla at me. It's your boy, Dog B, and I'm out. Peace.